Well, Thomson realized that the Grass Valley brand was substantially stronger in the broadcast market as opposed to the Thomson brand itself. So Grass Valley is now the predominant brand for the company. Now Thomson did announce that they're going to sell Grass Valley. And this stage, this whole preparation is in setting a stage for Grass Valley's image moving forward. They realize that Thomson is not going to be the parent company long term. So Grass Valley has a strong brand and will have a new owner at some point. And so this NAB is setting the stage for the new look, the new marketing, the new campaigns moving forward of Grass Valley.
When will you have a new owner?
Well, sometime.
And who will it be?
Well, that's the $64,000 question, isn't it? No, we know that we will have an owner, and there's a lot of companies that have expressed interest, but we're at the point where we can't talk about the ownership at this point.
What's the reason for selling Grass Valley?
Well, Thomson identified that Grass Valley was not of core strategic value. They want to focus on services to the consumers through their Technicolor brand. And so Thomson, Grass Valley, we make equipment. We make boxes for broadcasters. It doesn't fit strategically with Thomson's long-term direction. So therefore they decided that Grass Valley would be better served by another owner, and then they could focus on the services to the end customers.
And Thomson's direction is set-top boxes for distribution of television signals.
Set-top boxes, as well as Technicolor provides content creation services for the entertainment industry. So if you look at the digital delivery of content from studios such as Warner, such as Disney, they need to find a way to be able to broadcast and get that content that they create to the consumers, to the home. And the natural play is the content creation services coupled with the set-top boxes and a digital distribution medium. That's the service that they're looking to provide, a full-service content delivery production services to the end consumer.
At your press conference, you talked a lot about Final Cut Pro. Isn't it astonishing because you have your own editing software?
We do. Well, see, we've all been about choice. We give our customers the choice to use different tools to suit their needs. Final Cut is actually a very good editor. However, it was really targeted for the consumer market, for the average person or the small videographer to be able to do standalone videos to create content. It's not designed to be integrated into a larger system for a broadcaster. What we've done is we have taken Final Cut and said, okay, if you would like to use Final Cut, great. We have now integration tools that allow you to put Final Cut into the K2 server family for fast collaborative editing with the other tools that we have in our full production suite. In addition, we have Edius, which we believe has some fundamental features that are far superior than Final Cut.
Which features?
We support all the major codecs natively. So if you want to shoot in P2, we support all the P2 formats natively on the Edius timeline. If you want to shoot in XD Cam, if you want to shoot in DVC Pro, we support all of those natively on the timeline as opposed to having to go through a transcode. So what you do is when you shoot with a file-based camera, you then copy the content onto the Edius timeline, and you can mix other formats, such as if you had archived standard definition material, photos, WAV files, JPEGs, XDCAM P2 content. You can mix all of those natively on the timeline without any transcoding. So what that does is it provides substantially faster editing so that you get to the final product much quicker. That's the true value that Edius brings to the customers. However, if a customer says, you know, I really like Final Cut Pro, I'm an Apple guy, I really like the Macintosh, we actually provide you the integration capabilities through some software embedded natively in the Final Cut Pro application to access the shared storage on a K2 SAN itself.
Which position will Edius have in the future marketplace, do you think?
Well, right now we're gaining market share in a lot of different areas. Edius really works for two main customer bases. The broadcaster who's doing graph editing and collaborative editing for promotions, for magazine shows, even news in the field. In addition, we focus on the independent producer, the independent videographer who may have one or two seats of Edius at his house for doing wedding videos or even corporate events. Houses of worship are using Edius. There are two different market segments that we target Edius to. and we're gaining market share in both of those two market segments.
At this NAB show, do you have any completely new products?
Oh yes, we have actually quite a few new products. We have Kayenne, the flagship, brand new large production switcher which scales from 1.5 to 4.5 mix effects. Brand new, you've got to see it. It's a beautiful switcher. It sets the bar so high that the competition will have a very hard time catching us. We set the gold standard. This is our 50th year, and our name was made on production switchers. In this 50th year, our golden anniversary, we are introducing the flagship product Kayenne, brand new switcher. That's one product. The second product is the legacy of cameras through the Philips brand is very, very long and very, very strong as well. We are introducing the LDK 3000 this year, and that's a lower cost, high definition system camera for budget conscious environments. It's based on a CMOS sensor instead of a CCD sensor, so you end up with the CMOS sensor that was leveraged from the Infinity product line. So the LDK 3000 is brand new this year as well. We now have K2 Dino and K2 Summit, which were, although they were introduced at IBC, they're now shipping. And their Summit is a production server to be able to provide fast replay and fast highlight editing, as well as a tight integration with Edius and Final Cut Pro for very quick instant access to create highlight packages for stadiums, for sports shows. There is the K2 Dino controller for replay, which is new. There is Media Fuse 1.0, which was introduced last year. However, it is brand new shipping. We've got it on air. We've got substantial feedback from customers that they love the fast content, automatic content repurposing. We have, for the head-end business, we have some new Vibe encoding products for contribution encoding, for high-quality, low bit rate encoding in the Vibe family. We have an ATSC MH Exciter demonstration that we're showing to be able to provide ATSC MH mobile transmission services as well to the North American market. So that's a short summary. I mean, I can go into a lot more detail, but that's a very quick overview of what's new.